Well, I just, I just, I got a ranking of things that's pretty much um, the most annoying things ever, and I'm not gonna say this is top one. This is not number one, but this is in the top three. It's probably three annoying things. It's when I'm doing a video with my phone and somebody calls and it messes up the whole video. Like, you've been talking for like 10 minutes and guess what happens? Somebody calls when you get to like the 8th minute. That didn't make any sense. Can't talk for 10 minutes and yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. You do a long video and the video is, almost done, and then what happens? Somebody calls. So you did all that talking for no reason. That's what I mean. So that's pretty annoying to me. Doesn't make me mad, but it's like, man, and then guess what? You keep doing it, and then somebody else calls while you're trying to do the next video. So that's the bad thing about, I guess, having the phones, versus having, a camera. But I like the phones, man. I do. I like just grabbing the phone and videoing on the fly, whenever you want, I like that. But basically, what was I talking about? Basically, I'm coming back from a suburb of Toledo, basically an area that I do not hardly ever go out to, and I was doing an estimate pretty much for somebody, one of my clients that I cut their grass, and he wanted me to go out. It's a disabled guy, and give him a one-time cut. Like I said, I usually don't do one-time cuts unless there's just different exceptions. You know what I mean? If the grass is not really high, if it's not crazy, that grass is like, maybe it's been growing for 2 weeks. I mean, that's not that bad. You can really get that under control. But if the yard's been growing for, let's say, 2 months or something, you don't know what's in the yard, you're risking damaging your equipment, all that kind of stuff. This is some of the reasons why I wouldn't normally do it. Obviously, it's far too. So, I mean, this place was probably, at least from my house, at least 25 minutes, and I don't drive that far to cut anybody's yard unless they're a good friend, or somebody really needs it bad. I'm just trying to help somebody out. So like I said, it's getting near the end of the season. Got some crazy weather going on. I'm not cutting today, but I know it's when jobs like this come up, sometimes you pick them up, you know what I mean? It might only be, 50 or 60 bucks, but man, you go ahead and pick them up, you know what I mean? And, it'll be out the way a little bit, but not a bad thing. Things are slowing down, so you have more room, It's a lot of rain lately. Like I said, we're almost to October. And I just had some thoughts today, biggest thought in my mind, I think a lot of us should think about is, how big do we want to grow our lawn care, hustles, businesses, whatever you want to call them. Like, how many clients do you really want, you know what I mean? And don't look at the money aspect. Look at actually, the work. Look at actually, having to hire people to help. Look at, obviously, equipment that you're going to have to get. I mean, look at the actual journey. Don't look at just, oh man, I want to make, $250,000 a year or something, or I want to make $500,000, don't just look at that. I mean, look at what it's going to take to get there. A lot of people, they want to go to heaven, but they don't want to die. So realize what it's going to take to get to that point. So, some of those things that, have been going through my mind, and I mean, I've come up with, 3 or 4 things, 4 or 5 things, that I want to do. 1 is, I want to a really good idea, and it's pretty much been there for a long time, but I just never talked about it. You know, I'm not a lawn care, just a lawn care company. I don't just cut grass. I obviously have I'm going to get a snow plow soon, and do some snow plowing, which that kind of goes with lawn care. But you guys know I'm a junk removal company first. Lawn care is just second. I really don't do a lot of videos on junk removal because I don't know how to talk about junk removal. I just don't. Lawn care is more interesting to talk about. Having equipment, you don't really need equipment for junk removal like that. I mean, you don't need a lot. You just get some guys. Sometimes you might need to cut up a few things, or you don't need as much equipment. You don't need just as much stuff. It's not as interesting, I don't think, as lawn care. But the lawn care in my eyes, I do have like an area I want to be with lawn care. And then I'm really and I'm not close to that yet, no, but I'm just looking at the future of what I want. But I want my junk removal company to to be better. Like this year, I think this year was not, it wasn't as good as even I think some previous years. You know what I mean? I just didn't have a lot of calls. You know what I mean? I just didn't. That's just being honest. You know what I mean? Lawn care, yeah, lawn care was okay. I mean, I got some people, more people, and but that's the part of my business I want to work on. So I think even if you're not into junk removal, you may say, hey, I do landscaping and I do also lawn care, or you may do something else. You may do window washing or power washing or pressure washing, whatever. But I think pick your business apart and try to figure out where you need to improve. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I don't need to improve on the lawn care side, but I don't need to improve as much as the junk removal side as of right now. You know what I mean? I definitely need to, that's kind of the vision I have. Also, I don't want to be the guy that's cutting, 5-6 days a week, and when it rains like this, he doesn't know what to do, and he loses clients because he's not there on time, or he loses clients because he pretty much just he had to get something fixed, and he didn't have time to even fix anything. I want to be the lawn care guy that goes out, and he has also a few days that he can maybe spend time with his family, or have some days where in the week where if it rains like this, I can just go out the next day, or on a Friday, and I can do makeup. That's kind of the way I see it. I know everybody's about money, get it all, and like I said, everybody's to each his own. But I never really wanted to just be working a regular job and never have time to do anything, and I don't want to do something for myself like I've been doing, and I don't even have any time for family. I don't have any time to get things fixed. I might need to fix a lawnmower. I might need to fix some things. So those are just some of my thoughts. Finding the weak spots in your business. You know what I mean? And working on those weak spots. But like I said, I just wanted to make a quick little video while I was taking this drive, and I guess we can call this truck talk. I guess somebody else probably says that too, but that's what makes sense to me. Truck talk. But yeah, it's raining here, man. It's late September, and you see it's still 71 degrees, so that grass is gonna grow. And it rained yesterday. I cut yesterday, I was on a solo tip yesterday, but I obviously didn't get everything done because, you know, I'm just not able to do the things I could. I'm not able to do the things as fast as I could do before I end up losing my leg and, you know, life start turning me upside down a little bit. So I only did what I could, and then I'll have some help tomorrow. So, you know, that's pretty much it. Don't have too much more to talk about. What else is there to talk about? The video's rolling. I'm going to pick up my kids, actually. You know, my younger kids. I've got older kids too, but then I've got a little young bunch. You know, so I'm going to pick them up actually right now from school. But, you know, that's pretty much it, man. I mean, everybody just try to stay positive when you get, I know, you know, we get a little nervous, or maybe it's just me, when you start to get close to this season starting to come to an end. And it's weird because junk removal, it ends right after, you know, lawn care does. You know, when people stop asking to get their grass cut, it stops growing, it starts getting cold, like around, you know, late October, November. Everything just comes to a big halt. It just doesn't move. And then all you can really do is, you know, snow if it comes along, and, you know, whatever. But yeah, and like I said, up here, you know, we got a good, clean, crispy, about 4 months of nothing. You know what I mean? You have to create your own, you know, or put some money back so you can make it. But, and like I said, it's always rough, man, because, you know, the bills keep coming in. You still got to pay for, you know, whatever you owe, whatever it is. But every year, that's a motivation to do more and to go further. But I mean, that's just it's just what it is, man. But like I say, over time, one day, one of these years, one day, you know, hopefully I'll be in a situation where I won't have to, you know, worry at all about the winter time. You know what I mean? Because it gets a little worse, and, you know, it just does. You're like, man, all this time and no working. And when you're in the season, man, you everything is good. You know, you can survive. But things just drop off. So, you know, I guess the moral of the story of this video is work on your weak spots in your business and your hustle, whatever you want to call it. Work on your weak spots. Find out what makes you what's vulnerable about your business, and try your best to make that spot not be vulnerable. And so, like I said, if you like the video, subscribe. You can share. Keep watching. I got some other stuff gonna be coming up this fall. Like I say, I'm gonna be getting a plow next month, so I'm gonna do a video on the plow. Stay tuned, you know. Also, get some footage of us out here playing with these leaves a little bit. I want to go out and buy, you know, that new 800 backpack blower, but I don't know if that's the wisest thing to do, you know. When I have, like I say, I've got a 600 backpack blower. You know, I think it's the Steel 600. And I've got some decent little handheld ones, and I also have, you know, the Zero More that we're gonna put accelerator bag on. So, you know, I don't do a whole lot of yards for real. You know what I mean? I don't have 100 accounts, you know, or nothing like that. Like some of these guys do, or a lot more, 200, 300, 500 accounts. I'm just not that big, you know. So, like I said, we can handle it with that, and I don't want to go out and just waste some money, you know. So that's pretty much where I'm at, you know. So everybody, subscribe, you know, stay tuned, stay in touch, leave a comment, whatever. You can leave a bad comment, good comment, I don't care. You already know, if you leave something bad, you know, I don't respond anyway. So it really doesn't make me any difference, you know. I don't know if I can look at to me in my comments. If if it's a nice comment, I might look at it. But everybody's free, man. It's free country, man. Say what you want, But everybody have a nice day.